This woman takes off her coat, showing sexy body. Change into surfing suit. Bring a surfboard. Slowly facing the sea. The heroine is playing in the sea, so Vong Bin. Coming soon. Two kind surfers reminded her. It's almost time to go home. But the heroine insists on playing again. Little did she know that she was about to face a test of life and death. The two surfers have returned to the beach and walked away. The sea at this moment is terribly quiet. The hostess also shuddered a little bit harmlessly. She is lying on the grainboard. She is on the surfboard. A dolphin jumped up suddenly. The heroine chased the dolphins and played. Can just swim not far. There was a giant in front of her. Turned out to be a dead whale. The body of the whale has decayed. A bad smell emitted. At this moment, the heroine accidentally fell into the sea. A huge black shadow swims slowly. The heroine Pre-Shang is bad. She hurried to swim towards the shore. Sombra followed closely. Turned out to be a huge shark. It's so fast. Knocked the surfboard down. The heroine was caught in the sea. She struggled to surface. But the danger has just begun. She was bitten by a shark again in her thigh and pulled into the sea. Blood instantly stains red seawater. The heroine desperately chooses to get rid of the shark. When she surfaced, the coast is too far. Can only swim towards the whale's carcass. The shark follows the blood and pursues it. Before the sharks arrive, the heroine climbed onto the whale's carcass. But the danger is still not over. Sharks hovering around. The heroine is scared, waiting to die. She found a buoy on the sea. But too far. She turned around and saw a reef at the spot. At this moment the shark suddenly started sprinting. It's ready to turn the whale. The crisis cannot tolerate the heroine to think more. At the moment, when the whale was knocked over, she jumped into the sea. Swim desperately towards the reef. Finally she succeeded. But the body is already exhausted. Her wound is still bleeding after being torn by a fish. Stop bleeding in time. May be killed by this. It's the heroine taking off the earrings. Remove the necklace. Endure severe pain. Simple stitching of the wound. Then wrap the wound with a coat. At night, the sleeping heroine was awakened by the cold. She looked up and found. The surfboard is not far away. Why did she decide to take it back? The heroine slowly dived into the water. But her thighs are still bleeding. Sharks will come again at any time. Sure enough, she just got close to the surfboard. The shark suddenly appeared again. The heroine quickly turned around and swam back. Returned to the reef without risk. Just then she accidentally saw a man lying on the beach. The heroine started calling for help. The man also heard the voice. Slowly getting up turned out to be a drunkard. The heroine asked a man to call the police. He said the phone is next to him. But when a man finds a backpack, what the heroine didn't expect is, the man actually put the phone in his pocket. Take the cash in the wallet. Preparing to leave, he saw the surfboard on the sea again. In order not to give the heroine a chance. Ready to go down to the sea to take away the surfboard. The heroine screamed desperately. Say there are sharks in the sea. But he insists on going down the sea. The moment he got the surfboard. The shark is coming. The man disappeared suddenly. The sea calmed down. After a while, the man climbed back to the shore with difficulty. It's just that his body has become two halves. Dawn soon. Yesterday's two surfers came to the beach again. They are going to continue surfing. When the heroine found two people, hurriedly yelled for him to go back. There are sharks in the sea. But the surfer said there would be no sharks here. Result next second. Another surfer swam desperately towards the heroine. Just swim to the reef. The heroine caught him, but still dragged into the sea by the shark. The heroine is desperate again. Trapped on the reef day and night. Severe lack of wood and blood loss. Gradually she started to collapse. The shark is still hovering around. The seawater starts to rise. Don't leave here. The reef will be slowly pickled by the seawater. Hope for survival will be smaller and smaller. At this time the heroine saw the camera left by the surfer. She decided to take another risk. Calculate the 30 seconds left for herself. Swim quickly to another reef. The shark is here too. When the heroine got the camera, suddenly. Fortunately the shark is stuck. The heroine took the opportunity to return to the reef. Smoothly escaped. She used the camera to record her last words. Then thrown into the sea. And the sea immediately flooded the reef. The sharks are still hovering in the same circle. The heroine saw a buoy not far away. There are also a group of floating jellyfish. She is preparing for the last blog. Saw the shark swimming away. She immediately jumped into the sea. Shuttle in the group of jellyfish. And sharks are also coming quickly. But it was swept back by the jellyfish. The heroine took advantage of the opportunity to climb. The shark hit from the side. The heroine just climbed up. The handle on the buoy suddenly broke. The heroine fell on the shark's back again. Put her hand into it easily. But this also makes the shark really uncomfortable. The heroine successfully hid inside the buoy. The sea is calm again. At this time, a cruise ship passed in the distance. The heroine opens the tin box on the buoy. There is a flare gun inside. But the bullet fell into the sea. When she detected the bullet, it was loaded and fired. She didn't expect it was just a dud. The heroine did not give up. She retrieved a few more bullets. This time the flare was launched successfully. But the ship has gone. The shark is still swimming around. The heroine got up and sent a flare at the shark. Shark struggling to hit the buoy. The heroine climbs to a high point. Fire a flare to ignite the whale oil on the sea. Shark is grilled by fire. Also completely irritated it. She saw the shark jumped up and bit the buoy. The huge tearing force broke the iron chain on the seabed. The heroine and the buoy fell into the sea at the same time. She got into the buoy in a panic. The shark suddenly rushed up from below. Constantly biting. In a critical moment, the heroine found a fast-breaking iron chain. She grabs the iron chain. The huge gravity pulls her into the bottom of the sea. Sharks followed closely. Finally, the heroine defeated the ferocious giant shark. Was also found and rescued. Years later, the heroine came again to the beach. The scar on the thigh is clearly visible. As eye-catching and graceful as Guotang. Striking and winding like a totem. People live as long as they don't give up. God will take care of you. Okay, I am the curator. Do you like this video? If you have anything you want to say, remember to leave me